Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Adeptus Titanicus Dominus. I'm Disturbing Puppet, and I've done the campaign. I've done some skirmishes. There are also scenarios, so let's play some scenarios, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think they're only available through the Imperium. I'm pretty sure. So if I go Soul Play, Chaos, I think that's just skirmish, yeah. So we've got scenarios. I did play a couple of these back when it was in early access. I don't know if any of these have changed. There haven't been any updates to the game in a little while, at least not since I last played, so nothing really has changed. There are a decent number of them, so we'll kind of wait and see. Are you going to load here? All right, it's trying to load. I think the Skulls for the Skull Throne scenario is there, which I did play when that came out. What's going on? Solo play. Imperium scenarios. There we go. Okay, so the Skulls for the Skull Throne special scenario I did play when that came out. So right after it came out, I did a video on that, which is still in my early access playlist if you want to look at that. So we've got quite a few, and I thought they would be left to right, up and down, but apparently they're left to right, like this way is what it looks like. Crosspath? No, it's not. Urban Skirmish 1, 2, 3, but Crosspath 1, 2. Okay, that's super weird. Okay, well, I think we'll start and maybe just kind of burn through in the order that would kind of make sense. Yeah, maybe it's kind of like this and then Urban Skirmish 2, whatever. So we'll do a scenario today, just kind of see how it goes. I have done the Skulls for the Skull Throne scenario before, so I'm not going to do that. So there are a decent number of them. I haven't played through most of these, so let's see what we've got to deal with. I don't know if I'm going to do videos on all of them, just I kind of wanted to play around with this a little bit. I was kind of hoping there might be more updates before I did this, but oh well. It is kind of a two-man team developing everything. I think at the bare minimum, you need the option to shoot your plasma weapons or not, because they have a cooldown and can't fire every turn. And you absolutely need the ability to choose your facing at the end of your movement. Those two things would make this a much better adaptation of the original game and less frustrating. Okay, Legio Ossidax has been engaged by Darkfire in a battle for control of a key industrial sector. There are 4 objectives to secure. Each objective contributes 1 victory point to your score. The forward operating base objective on each player's side are worth 2. Annihilation, or from turn 6, score 4 needed to win. Victory point victory not checked it until the start of turn 6. So 4 victory points, turn 6 is when it starts checking. Opponent's going to go first. I don't even have a chance to see what's going on. This is a fairly new-ish map, though. So there were a few in the campaign that took place here. We've got a lot of Scout Titans, a couple Warhounds, a bunch of Reavers there. All right, so on our left, actually, how many Titans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish on his side. It looks like that's pretty big. I've got 3... some Marines down there. 3 Reavers in the center. Okay, so we're a bit more weighted out on the flanks. So I've got 9. So out here.
We walk.
2 Vulcan Mega Bolters. Not impressed.
Serve
Not my favorite.
this machine as you would have it fight for you.
Good setup. 2 Volcano Cannons, 2 Laser Blasters.
No foe shall stay us from
Same.
our duty.
In the center, we have crazy double close combat Power Fist Reaver.
Discipline, duty.
Number 2, crazy close combat Power Fist Reaver. And number 3.
As the Emperor bids us.
Okay, that's kind of nuts. At least the Reavers are fairly quick. And then I've got
Mercy
same, the 2 Volcano Cannons, 2 Laser Blasters.
The world is
Same.
Rule. The Emperor's sacrifice is life, his ours is death.
Okay, they're done. And then 2 Turbo Laser Destructors out here on the end. So this is a much better setup, better knocking down shields, a little bit more accurate, and definitely way more damage against vehicles than the Vulcan Mega Bolter. So I like that better. So I want to lure them into the center. The objectives, a little bit goofy there. There's one kind of out in the open there. We could kind of rush it maybe with our close combat Reavers right down the main road. That's a little bit nuts. And then the other one is right here. I was looking down in here because I think one time in one of the campaigns it was actually down here, like right right there. But this is a little bit better position, makes a bit more sense. Okay, so the enemy, we've got a couple Bane Lords, actually 3 Bane Lords here. The Bane Lords all have the same equipment, they don't change. They're not too dangerous at range. They don't have a lot of ability until they get up into close combat, and then they're devastating. In the back here, we've got 2 Volcano Cannons. That's pretty dangerous. He's probably going to want to stay back and hurt me. In the center here, we've got... Actually, there's another Volcano Cannon in the back. Yep, 2 Volcano Cannons in the back. So you've got Power Fist Laser Blaster. Power Fist Laser Blaster. They all have the Apocalypse Launchers. The Reavers... What do you have? 2 Inferno Cannons, that sucks. 2 Inferno Cannons. Okay, so those aren't going to do much except maybe knock down some shields of mine. Okay. I do have a lot of close combat stuff. Unfortunately, he's got a close combat weapon as well. Ideally, I'd want to pair up my close combat weapon against his not close combat weapon. But you can't always get what you want.
We walk in the Omnissiah's name.
So if I go moving out, this is a pretty big map, which is kind of nice. There's a lot of room to kind of maneuver around. The buildings won't take too much of a shot before they get destroyed. There aren't really many objectives here. There's kind of this one, and then we're kind of back into the midst of them. So I could head around to try to sneak in and grab that. I think what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm just going to move him more toward the center to maybe kind of rush in that direction if I need it. I want to have him take actions first, because I want to engage him at range with some of the warlords, and maybe get line of sight, and then just light him up. So this is a much bigger scenario than I expected. This might be one of the newer scenarios. Yeah, they're definitely charging in to grab that objective. They're nice and exposed here, but I just don't have any firepower straight on this line that I can throw at them. I'll just have to rush them with the close combat Reavers. And maybe I do that now? He still has one more back here. I'd kind of like him to move all of them up without him shooting at me before I rush out here like that. So I'm going to wait on that. Do you guys have any angles? Possibly. I might as well start moving in the general direction of some objectives. And I can kind of get shots through here. We'll definitely destroy this. Let's hit the guy out front. We're going to destroy a lot of stuff. I really don't want to blow this building up. I don't know if this is connected and this whole thing is going to go, or just part of it is going to go. I could shoot further back, and that would preserve some of my cover. Maybe I'll do that. Let's try that and just kind of see how it goes. Well, so much for that. So much for that building. All right, now we're landing on target. Not super accurate at this range, but a little bit of shield damage. Buildings took a bunch of a hit there too. Alright, Bane Lords are trouble if they can get close. And they're just going to march down here. I want you to maybe run around and grab this. We'll engage the Bane Lords from that angle. That would be the idea anyway.
Wars are won by firepower and force.
And if I do the same here, I've got a bit more of an open angle. And I can also safely take shots here. So let me just do... Well, maybe I should hit the same target. Let's hit the same target, see if I can actually get any damage in. I mean, it looks like the volcano cannons are hitting the shields, but the shields are barely moving at all. Okay, I did knock his shields down completely. Okay, little guy's on the run. Probably going to head out to that flank that I was looking at running my Warhound to as well. There is that Reaver in the back that's kind of dangerous. Yeah, this is actually a pretty decent-sized engagement. I'm trying to kind of forget some stress in my life and de-stress and focus on this, but I may not be that focused. May not be working. All right.
Serve this machine as you would have it fight for you.
So if I run out, I mean, I could just run up and grab some cover. That's not close enough to grab the objective. Okay, I can do it that way. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just to sort of cause some issues for him. I've got some cover, which will take some shots. So I'll see what the enemy wants to do. Okay, there's that last one coming in. So now I feel a bit safer kind of rushing in with my close combat Reavers. And he just phased right through his own guy there, which is not supposed to happen. It didn't used to. I'm not sure if something changed in early access. They never used to do that, and now I noticed it when it first started happening, and then it's kind of continued. So unfortunate. All right. Yep, just run on in. If he wants to attack me in close combat on his next turn, if he gets the activation, then so be it, because I've got 2 close combat weapons, he's got 1. I've got a much better chance of killing him. But most likely, because we're not super tough, we're going to kill each other. I do like the craters in the road. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm just going to continue running my Reavers up there.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond his wrath.
There really isn't any point shooting with my Apocalypse Launcher at all. I'm just going to try to get in here as close as possible. So he does have 3 guys with close combat weapons, and I've got 3. If we trade 1 for 1, it's still going to be a bit of an issue, but maybe we can come in and snag it with the Warhound. If they all kill each other off. Okay, what's the angle looking like there? Okay, you're way out that direction. I've got potentially a couple shots there. He is closer. I'm going to keep taking actions.
Wars are won by firepower and force.
See if I can get... Yeah, that's about as far as I can get. Alright, that's fine. Want to have him move as many guys forward as possible before I take the last shots that I have. We'll see if I can actually move through my own guys. I don't think so.
Chaos is the master, never the servant.
Okay, he's in the back, so he's kind of blocking his own shots, which I'm kind of fine with. See if I can get the camera in here a little bit. Back up a little bit. He's got some different designs on the Darkfire guys there. At least I think it was Darkfire I'm fighting against. Let's see. So we just have my 2 warlords. All right.
Loss is acceptable. Failure is not.
I don't want to come too far in because the Banelords are trouble. I don't want to be close to them. I'll take some shots at range just to kind of see what happens here. Big target. Shields are even bigger. We're actually landing some pretty good shots. And shields are totally down. Yeah, in the skirmishes, this wasn't appearing, so it's nice to actually have this in the scenarios. It's nice to have the information, although I kind of would like to see maybe numbers appear. Not necessarily for shields, but definitely for health. The shields you can kind of tell pretty easily from the bar. It's the health that becomes kind of an issue. Alright, We've got a volcano cannon and a reaver there as well, and that's more of an issue.
In the Omnissiah's name.
So I'm just going to come over, and I'm going to see what I can land on that reaver, actually. I should probably shoot at the Banelord because the shields are down. Some of the shots might accidentally land in here. Okay, did knock the shields down. I don't think I did any damage to anybody else. Well, Inferno, I don't know what you're shooting at. We're kind of further away from that. Doesn't even destroy buildings. So that will do some damage to my shields, though, if he gets the activation first. Okay, I get to go first. So, you don't have close combat weapons, so I could rush over and kill you, and then charge somebody in here. That's a pretty good start. I don't have anybody super out of position, except maybe this guy. And really the main threat is going to be the Reaver. Alright, let's do this.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
Go over and punch him, and we'll retain. He doesn't have a way to fight back, so he'll just kind of headbutt me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What in the world are you doing? So I've seen this happen before when I've tried to get people to go into close combat, when they just sort of take this really weird route that's not what it showed they were going to do, and I don't know what the problem is with that. So instead of going up and killing him, he wandered off over here, acting like this was blocked off, even though it showed that I could move in.
We walk in the Omnissiah's name.
Is that... Okay, what are you doing? Alright, let's go more movement then. Yeah, it is not actually letting me close combat him. What in the world is going on? Okay, there we go. So let's see if this actually works. Totally flubbed this, though. Alright. If I'm lucky, I'll survive, but most likely we'll both kill each other. I didn't even kill him, even though I've got 2 close combat weapons to his 1. But my guy blew up. Okay, well, that's the exact opposite of what you would expect.
One is safe from the touch.
And you're shooting at that guy, shooting your own guy in the back. So yeah, not being able to actually rely on my orders doing what they're supposed to do is also kind of a problem that's popped up a few times. That's not what I would have expected from that close combat. There's a lot of dice rolls and things involved, and chance, but I should have definitely had this guy dead. So that's just kind of irritating. Alright.
We are duty-bound to make this execution.
Let's just sneak up here and take his shields down and then finish him off with a Warlord. So we're going to fire... Alright, shields are already down, some hits are landing, some damage, actually, surprisingly. Alright, well you're pretty toasted. I'm kind of in my own way for a bunch of shots, though.
Unyielding will.
I think you're okay there. That, not so good. That's not so good either. Okay, we'll just hit you, unfortunately. So this should be more than enough to kill this little dude. Yeah, he just kind of instantly blew up. So getting rid of the fast guys. Okay, let's see if he just teleports through his own dude. Looks like he's going to. Yep. Is he going to engage me in close combat? Yes, so maybe I'll win this one when I lost the other one. Especially since I have double the close combat hitting power. Come on, tell me he's dead. Yes, okay, so I won that exchange. Okay, he still has an action, but he's kind of backed off for some reason. I'm not sure why.
No world is beyond his rule, no enemy beyond his wrath.
I potentially have... Yeah, we could take shots there. I could take shots at the guy who's got his back to me as well. That's a little bit more risky because of his positioning. That's probably a little safer. I don't mind him being there for now, because he's sort of blocking his other guy's shots, so I'll wait on this. So here... Let's get you out of this position. Okay, if I come back here, we'll grab this objective, and we'll take some pot shots at the Reaver. I might hit the Banelord as well. I'll retain. Building down. Okay, shots coming in. Shields are down. I'm hitting both, it looks like. So I did knock down both of their shields. Don't think I did any damage. And got the objective. Now the problem is trying to sneak the shots in on the Reaver.
Discipline, duty, unyielding will.
Hopefully accurate enough that I can do some damage here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not firing my other gun, probably because it's a little close there. And the shots did basically nothing, it looks like. It was a tiny bit of damage. Oh, Banelords are on the move. Well, one Banelord's on the move. Okay, that's getting a little close. Alright, I don't think they can come up onto these. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think so. So I'm going to kind of try to move out at an angle and hit the Volcano Cannon Reaver. He really is the main priority for me on this side for now. When the Banelords get closer, then they're more of an issue. Come on, give me some damage. A little bit. Knocked him down, half health-ish, something like that, maybe a little bit less. He's moving way back here. Yep, teleporting through his own guys. Yeah, this is something it is very odd to see happen. It kind of takes you out of the immersion a bit. Alright, well, you're a close combat target, that's for sure. Okay, who's left? We've got you and you.
When the Emperor calls us to war, we serve without question.
Okay, so theoretically I can make it to him to punch him. Let's see what actually happens, though. Retain. And I teleport through his guy, alright. He's got no close combat weapons, so I should survive this. If I'm lucky, I'll kill him as well. Oh, he is dead. Come on, survive! Survive, survive! Block with your fists. Nice. Alright, so that does leave him. He'll probably hang around covering the objective. He might fight him. He still has a go, I think. Don't you? No, he's activated. He's got the Banelords. Alright, all I've got left... What kind of shot is that? Not ideal. That's slightly iffy. Let's go for it. Okay, shields are down. Be nice to get a kill here, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, just banged him up a bit. If I could have blown off his close combat weapon, that would have worked as well. What are you even shooting at? I don't think I'm in range. Okay, Mr. Volcano Cannon on the move. Not shooting, just running. Which is a little surprising.
Chaos is the master.
Bane Lords are now sneaking in on the objectives I grabbed. Okay, still mine, but I'll lose that soon. The heck are you shooting at? My hurt guy. Let's see if I can survive this. These typically don't do a ton of damage. Okay, shooting him in the back. Running by, hitting my guy. Okay, so stuck kind of in close combat there. Got some shields back. What the heck just happened? I don't even know what's happening. Okay, fighting going on here. I think that was here. If they kill each other, I'm kind of fine with this. Okay, I got blown up and he's apparently fine, even though I've again should have the advantage with the two close combat weapons. Okay, I think it should be my turn. I don't know what's going on here. All right, well.
Mercy destroys us. It weakens us and saps our resolve.
Let's send you in at an angle here. And let's hit the front guy. I'll retain. Okay, shields are down. If I get some extra damage, be lucky. Actually, he's taken quite a bit, surprisingly. Okay, who's in a bad spot? Probably want to do something here before this guy gets a chance to act.
Steel abides longer than flesh.
Okay, I'm just going to go for it with the Warlord here. His shields are knocked down pretty badly, so I'm hoping this will kill him. Yeah, okay, good. Good, good, good. So that's a long-range threat taken out. These damn Reavers are actually turning into a lot more difficult to deal with. Come on, catch up. So we did shift a Bane Lord over. What do I want to do? Nobody's really in punching range of him, so we could run him up. But I'll probably move them and take shots first, just to see what I can get, unless I want to get him out of the way for shots. But we've got close combat guys coming in here, so I want to be a little bit careful. Unfortunately, his shields are down, but I don't have an angle on him without hitting my own guy. There is the Warhound here I could try to punish. But I think we probably want to start working on the Bane Lords that are getting close. I might let him come in first, though. Alright, tell me what you guys can see. I mean, I can hit him in the back. That should be pretty clear. I should have a decent chance to hit. I'm just trying to get in a position where maybe both of them will have good shots. I kind of feel like I need to move in a little bit. So if I move up... Yeah, let's go for that further back guy. Go ahead and retain. So his shields are at full, but I'm hitting him in the back. So if I can knock his shields down, anything after that will do maybe a bit more damage. I'm actually hitting the Banelord way more. I guess he's a bigger target, so they're kind of sharing a shield bubble, sort of.
Fight with this machine and guard it from the shame of defeat.
And I'm just going to see if I can snipe off this guy. He's pretty hurt. This should kill him. If any of this is even landing, I can't tell. Did that really not even kill him? That's ridiculous.
You false idols shall be shattered.
Okay, Banelord is a-coming. Alright, I don't have a lot of room to run here, unfortunately.
Fear us, for we count the lives of planets, not men.
I'm gonna back off. Maybe this way might be far enough. I don't know, he's getting a little close too. Just knock his shields down, and then I'll have the Warlord try to do some damage there from the other angle. Okay, shields are down. And he actually did some damage. 70 some odd points. Not bad. Okay. Everything into him. If I don't do too badly, it would be really awesome if I could blow off his close combat weapon, because that would really neuter him. But I don't know that it's likely. He is taking a lot of fire on that one side. Nope, weapon survived. He is really badly hurt, though. Okay, losing that objective. Shooting me there. Okay, so on my next turn, I really want to prioritize killing him before he gets a chance to hit me, but it depends on who gets the activation first. I'm not even sure who's acting right now or what's going on. I've got him left. I guess that's it. You still have somebody back here. I can't tell which one. And the Warhound back there. Now, this is just upsetting.
We walk.
I mean, I could park on the objective. I could just get close to it. Take a few shots on the way. It's really unlikely the Apocalypse Launcher would actually do any damage. But I could try. Because he's so close to being dead. I'd say it's super unlikely. Yeah. Okay. And you've got your flamethrower going. I don't know what you're shooting at. Okay, so he's trying to grab more of the objectives. So on the next turn, I really need to win the initiative. Okay, now he's shooting. Please give me the initiative. Yes, okay. So, Banelord here is priority number 1. Kill. We'll retain. Next one is a problem, though. Should kill him. Okay, just barely. Now, the next issue is, do I run away with my Warhound? Or do I try to deal with this mess? Maybe I try to deal with this mess. Unfortunately, they both have close combat weapons. Maybe I just get away from him here?
Mercy destroys us.
How far
It
can I
weakens
get?
us and
I could try to
saps
just
our
head back
resolve.
and steal objectives in the back from him. Can I get around? No, you want to go that way. Okay. Yeah, I can't go through here, I guess. I could head around behind. Tell you what, let's do that, and we'll just knock his shields down, maybe get some damage in. If I get killed after that, fine. I've taken my hit, done some damage, helped as much as I could. So if you might want to just run down and kill him. Okay, what do we got? Okay, if he's going to come into close combat, I might win it. You never know. Let's see if I actually have something go my way. Double punch. Come on, double punch. Tear him apart. Did you both not even hurt each other? That's what it looks like. Okay. More hound backing off. Okay. So I know he's not blocking his own movement because we've seen them kind of teleport and phase through each other before. I could go ahead and go for some punching. Maybe that's what we do. Go punchy punchy. Come on, give me a kill. Okay, I just did some damage, not too much. Disappointing. And killed myself. Awesome! Well, that's fantastic. Okay. So we bring in the warlords there for help, I think. You haven't activated yet. If I can kill you before you get a chance to go, that would be nice.
Mercy
I might even be able to do enough damage with him.
And saps our resolve.
Kind of move. No, I can't go through there. Okay. Fine. If I shoot directly, can I move up at all? No, apparently not. That's putting me in my own way for my warlord shots. I had a really bad time trying to kill him off last time with the shots, so I'm not sure I want to do that again. I might want to move in if I can. He might be able to kill him if I get the hits on him. Let me just see. At the very least, okay, shields are down, shots are coming in. Okay, I think he's dead. Health bar disappeared. Are you still alive? Okay, there we go. Alright, took him out. It was just totally silent for some reason. Okay, I can't remember if I need 4 or 3 to win. Right now I'm way behind on victory points. Okay, I don't think he could quite get to me there for a close combat hit. Good, good, good. Okay. So that's it out there.
Discipline, duty, unyielding will.
Let's try this and see if I can kill him off. I'll retain. Building's blocking some of it. Okay, shields. Shields are dropping. Shields are finally down, but didn't really hit him with much once the shields were taken out.
Loss is acceptable. Failure is not.
Okay, let's charge in here and just hammer him with everything you got. Building's blocking. Building's still blocking. That's very disappointing. That was a lot of firepower onto a Reaver to not even take him out. He still has his close combat weapon, which is dangerous. Both taken an action. You've taken an action, so we're kind of set only out here. I'm going to try to hit the Banelord in the back here and see what we can do. Some of this is blocked a little bit by the Warhound. And my guy's sort of in the way. Okay, decent chunk of damage taken there. If I can get the first turn this time as well, that would be great, but I doubt it'll happen. Okay, so this is opponent's activation, but I don't see him doing anything. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know that he did anything. I'm just checking to see if anybody went on Overwatch that I can see. There'd be an eye above them, but I don't see one. Okay. Okay, you're a problem. And I'm hoping you're the solution.
To make this execution.
And I'll retain. So come on. It's already hurt. Massive firepower, point blank range. Okay. You're okay. We can run in and grab objectives with you later. My Warhound is probably in the worst situation. So let's run an objective that direction. I don't know if I can come through here. Okay, I can. All right. And I think I can get away. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not clear if it's double or march to get out of close combat. I'm not sure if I'm actually counted as being in close combat. Let's see if I can get away. Nope, I just kicked him. Okay, so I have to actually do the run. Instead, I just punched a Banelord in the face and made it angry, which is probably the worst thing you could possibly do. But I survived somehow. Okay.
You shall break upon the unforgiving tides of chaos.
Thankfully, he can't do too much at range. Okay. Grab the objective, knock some shields down, retain. I don't know why the sound's not working for the Vulcan Mega Bolter. There we go. I don't think I did any damage, but that's kind of what I expected. Okay. So you'll have a shot there. May want to try to kill the Banelord before it gets a chance to do anything.
To make this execution.
Let's throw that shot in there and hope for the best. Shields are gone. Hitting him in the back. Looks like the Warhound is not blocking. It's not enough, though. So this is probably the Warhound's death. Yeah, Warhound's definitely dead. It would be awesome if he killed the Banelord, took him down with him. I don't think that's going to happen. No. Yeah, poor Warhound. Fall down, go boom. Okay, so we'll have to use even more firepower.
No world is beyond his rule. No enemy beyond
See if I can
his
grab this
wrath.
objective and kill the Banelord at the same time. Yeah, sure. Retain. Alright, fell apart. And we've kind of evened out the objectives here now. What do I even have left? Just you out here, it looks like.
Loss is acceptable. Failure is not.
So I'll start working on this Banelord. If I can get a favorable angle, it'd be nice to blow off that close combat weapon. Okay, now turn 6, so we've evened things out. Need 4 victory points to win. I don't know if he can make it. I don't know if he can actually move through this area to get to me. It doesn't look like it. He's trying to go around. Alright. So you've taken an action. Let's deal with the guy that has not.
Our duty is our dedication.
Blow him up, hopefully. I'll retain. If this isn't enough to kill him, the other warlord will be able to. Especially shooting him in the back like this. Yeah. Okay, he's taken all of his actions.
We walk in the Omnissiah's name.
Just run out here to grab that, and I might have an angle. Well, it's a bit dangerous. I'll try it, I guess. Something blew up. It seems like it's a little bit better than it used to be about, like, you used to just hammer the crap out of your own guys if you moved and took a shot. It seems like it tries to avoid doing that. But it's not, like, great at it. Okay.
Billions live or die by our actions.
Just gonna try to get a better angle. Okay. Fire everything on target. I don't need to retain. I think this is all he's got left. It's almost kind of an experiment at this point to see if I can blow that arm off. Okay, he's got nobody left, so I can go again. We'll stay put and just blow the crap out of you. So he's gonna die before I blow that armor off. For the arm off. And because victory popped up, we're going to shoot forever, apparently. Alright, so that was... Apparently I can't click out of that. We could just look at the glow of volcano cannons. I always assumed volcano cannons would have like a reddish lava-like glow or something, but okay. Yeah, not a bad scenario. It was a much bigger fight than I expected, actually. It was a bit messy, especially here in the center with all these close combat guys. So it's kind of giving you certain situations like, hey, this is what you got to deal with it, which is kind of interesting and fun, but can be kind of irritating at times too. I feel like those Reavers should have done better against the other Reavers. Mine having 2 close combat weapons, his only having 1. I think they're basically the same weapon, but I'd have to double check and see. But we didn't do too great, but it's dice rolling. What do you expect? And that's one thing that always comes up with games like this when dice rolling is involved. When you're playing a game, a physical game, and you physically are rolling the dice, if you have a lot of bad dice rolls, you kind of feel like, oh, I'm having, my dice rolling really bad. I'll switch dice out, or bad luck today. But when you play against a computer opponent, sometimes it feels like the computer opponent is kind of sticking it to you. But anyway, so this was the first scenario. I'll come back maybe and check out at least a few others and see how they go. It just sort of depends. But this was fairly fun. I was hoping there'd be some more updates before I got to this, but this is where we're at. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. Again, I'm going to ask everybody out there, if you're watching and like this stuff, please, please, please subscribe. I'm a tiny, tiny channel, and I put up stuff, and it's very, very likely you'll never see me again if you don't, because of the way the YouTube algorithm works. So please subscribe. All of that makes a huge difference for me. In the meantime, hope you all have a good one. I will see you next time.